Hi everyone, welcome to the first episode of Sunday Essay Club, where every Sunday we write essays together. So, now on this platform, we'll be doing two things. The first is that we'll take UPSC previously asked essay topics every Sunday and we'll be writing essays for that. And the second thing is that we'll be taking Yuki's help. Yuki is an AI bot, it is your UPSC mentor to help you ease your preparation. So, let's get started. The first thing you do now is go to www.askyuki.com and click on the Get Started button on the top right of your screen. Complete your login if you haven't already, and you will come to the first screen now. Now click on the Frame Your Essay tab. Yuki will provide you the space to type down your query. So here you enter the essay topic. For our today's session, we'll pick the 2025 essay topic, Truth Knows No Color. So type it and press enter. So now the first thing that you do while writing your essays is do the introduction part. Now listen to this very carefully. Examiner आपको personally नहीं जानता. They know nothing about your personality. उनको नहीं पता आपको कितनी knowledge है. So this introduction to your essay is that right moment when you make the first impression. तो इसलिए introductions को बहुत अच्छे से करेंगे. So in all our videos of Sunday Essay Club, we'll follow a standard format. So for introduction, we have this acronym called QFACE. QFACE stands for quote, fact, anecdote, context and example. इसको use करके we will write our introduction and we will keep this format across all our videos. So one by one, we look at all of these elements and then from amongst these, you can pick whichever you like and you can write your introduction accordingly. But right before we begin the introduction, let's understand in brief what this topic means. Truth knows no color. In Hindi, it would translate to सच्चाई का कोई रंग नहीं होता. सच का या सच्चाई का कोई धर्म नहीं होता, कोई जात नहीं होती. Truth has no biases. Truth is objective. Truth is universal in nature. तो इसको एक सिंपल एग्जाम्पल के थ्रू समझते हैं. जैसे we all know that sun rises in the east. Now for a UPSC aspirant, for an illiterate person, for a laborer, for an entrepreneur, for a businessman, for everyone, sun rises in the east. Just like truth has no color. But often in society today we see that truth gets distorted. जैसे हम न्यूज़ चैनल देख रहे हैं, कोई मर्डर केस हुआ है, तो विक्टिम और क्रिमिनल का लोग रिलीजन ले आते हैं. सो ऐसे करके द ट्रूथ गेट्स डिस्टॉर्टेड, फैक्ट्स गेट्स डिस्टॉर्टेड लाइक दिस व्हेन बायसेस लाइक दिस क्रीप इन. तो इसमें क्या होता है, सोसाइटी में डिविजन्स आने लगते हैं बिकॉज ट्रूथ स्टार्ट्स लूजिंग इट्स न्यूट्रलिटी. So this was a gist of this topic, Truth Knows No Color. We'll now begin with discussing these elements one by one. So the first element in QFACE is Q. Q stands for quote. तो यूकी ने हमें बहुत अच्छा एक कोट दिया है for this essay. It says, truth stands even if there be no public support. It is self-sustained. This quote is by Gandhi ji. तो गांधी जी ने बोला कि truth does not require any numbers. Truth does not need any support. It is independent. It is self-sustained. Now, when you start your introductions with such कोट्स, तो एग्जामिनर को लगता है कि कितनी नॉलेज है इस इंसान को, कितना नॉलेजेबल पर्सन ने ये ऐसे लिखा है. सो इफ यू नो दिस कोट और एनी अदर कोट, यू कैन स्टार्ट योर इंट्रोडक्शंस विद कोट्स. द नेक्स्ट एलिमेंट इन QFACE इज F, व्हिच स्टैंड्स फॉर फैक्ट. तो यूकी ने हमें एक बहुत अच्छा फैक्ट दिया है. आर्टिकल 14 को यूज कर सकते हैं. So from your basic knowledge of polity, I hope all of you know what Article 14 is and what it says. Article 14 says, the state shall not deny to any person equality before the law or the equal protection of laws within the territory of India. So this is very relevant for UPSC. आप Article 14 या किसी और भी इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के प्रोविजन से अपना essay स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. Next element is anecdote. Anecdote में again Yuki has given a very nice anecdote. It's about Rosa Parks, an African American woman. In 1950s में racial segregation was very prevalent in America. जैसे buses में भी, public transport में भी seats were segregated for white and black people. ब्लैक लोगों को बोलते थे कि वो पीछे की सीट्स ऑक्यूपाई करें. So once Rosa Parks was traveling by such a public bus and she was asked to give up her seat by a white person, but she denied. She did not move. तो रोजा पार्क्स ने एक बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग स्टैंड लिया था that all humans are equal in dignity. All humans are equal in dignity irrespective of their color. So this story, this anecdote captures the essence of our topic, truth knows no color, very beautifully. So you can start your essay with this anecdote of Rosa Parks, and you can link how dignity and justice are not determined by skin color, and that truth knows no color, truth knows no biases. Then the next element is context. Throughout history, societies have often tried to distort truth through the lens of prejudice and discrimination. तो contextual example देने के लिए आप ancient, medieval, modern, even contemporary times ऐसे करके context set कर सकते हो for this essay. And then yet time and again the impartial nature of truth has emerged victorious, reminding us that truth knows no color and stands above all biases. So एक context के through आप introduction दे सकते हैं. The next one is example. यूकी ने अगेन एक बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल दिया है, नवतेज सिंह जोहर वर्सेस यूनियन ऑफ इंडिया. ये 2018 का एक केस है. दिस केस चैलेंज्ड सेक्शन 377 ऑफ द इंडियन पीनल कोड which criminalized the consensual same sex relationships. तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने अपने जजमेंट में इसको डीक्रिमिनलाइज किया था, and Supreme Court reiterated that justice must not be clouded by personal identities or societal prejudice, but must be upheld with objectivity and fairness. So this judgment of Supreme Court can be very well linked with our essay topic. So these were all the elements of Q-face: quote, fact, anecdote, context, examples. From among these, whichever you like, you can pick and write your introduction. That would form a very strong introduction for your essay and बहुत अच्छा impression set करेगा examiner पे. Now we come to the body of our essay. तो body में one by one we'll put forward our arguments and also substantiate them with examples. तो यूकी ने हमारी essay की body का बहुत अच्छा structure बना के दिया है. Let's look at the key arguments that Yuki has presented. The first one is truth is objective and universal. Truth exists independently of individual perceptions or societal constructs. अपने essay में अभी तक हमने already समझ लिया that truth has no biases irrespective of your caste, creed, ideology. Truth is objective. Truth has no color. तो इस बात को substantiate करने के लिए आप philosophical traditions from Plato to Gandhi, you can give all of these examples, you can quote these philosophers, thinkers and leaders. So just in case if you haven't used Gandhi ji's quote which we discussed previously, जहाँ गांधी जी ने बोला था that truth is self-sustained, you can use that quote to again emphasize the constancy of truth. Then you can also give scientific facts. So scientific facts also we have discussed. I gave you the example that sun rises in the east for everyone. So just like scientific facts remain true regardless of who observes them, truth also has no biases, has no colors. Scientific examples में आप दे सकते हो कि for everyone, for an African, for an European, for an Indian, for everybody, Earth revolves around the sun. For everyone, gravity works the same way. So you can quote these scientific examples. You can also quote philosophers. Then next, Yuki tells us the next argument in a very valid order that we must present in our essay is color as a social construct. When we say truth knows no color, तो यहाँ हम color से रेसिज्म वाले कलर की तो बात कर ही रहे हैं, बट ऑल्सो यहाँ पे कलर को एज अ सोशल कंस्ट्रक्ट, एज सोशल कैटेगरीज भी डिनोट कर रहा है यहाँ कलर. सो concepts of race and color are human made and they do not alter the nature of truth. इसको substantiate करने के लिए I'll give you a very nice example. So whether you're an African, Eurasian, European, Asian, whatever, 99.9% of our DNA is exactly the same. तो ये जो concepts हैं ना race और color की, these were all made by humans. Nature ने तो हमें कितना ज़्यादा identical बनाया है. You can write this example. Then Yuki tells us that social prejudice can distort perceptions but not the underlying reality. Legal systems strive to uphold justice irrespective of identity. Legal systems कैसे justice uphold कर रहे हैं? We have already seen Article 14. So if you are not starting your essay with Article 14, अगर आप ट्रुथ नोज नो कलर का जो लीगल एक्सप्रेशन है विच इज आर्टिकल 14, उससे आप अपना एसे स्टार्ट नहीं कर रहे हो, so at this part in your essay you can mention Article 14 here. You can also mention the Navtej Singh versus Union of Indian wala case 2018 ka. You can also mention that case here. Now after understanding the objective nature of truth, its universal nature, और ट्रूथ में ये जो कलर की यहाँ हमने बात की है, ट्रूथ नोज नो कलर, हाउ कलर इज सिंबलाइजिंग दोज सोशल कैटेगरीज, इन चीज़ों को समझने के बाद लेट्स कम टू द नेक्स्ट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ दिस टॉपिक कि ट्रूथ नोज नो कलर को हम कैसे अप्लाई करें सो दैट वी हैव इम्पार्शियल जस्टिस एंड देयर इज इम्पार्शलिटी इन गवर्नेंस. इस चीज़ को समझते हैं बिकॉज दिस इज द एप्लीकेशन पार्ट. सो बेसिकली इस टॉपिक में हम बात कर रहे हैं ऑब्जेक्टिविटी की, हाउ टू अपहोल्ड द वैल्यू ऑफ ऑब्जेक्टिविटी. तो इसको हम अप्लाई कैसे करेंगे इन गवर्नेंस एंड इन मेकिंग श्योर दैट जस्टिस इज डन इम्पार्शियली. So the first line that Yuki is telling us, that it is explaining us, is justice demands that truth be recognized without discrimination, without any biases. जब discrimination और biases नहीं होंगे तभी justice will be done. Indian Constitution enshrines equality before law. We've already discussed that. Article 14 उसका सबसे अच्छा example है. Studies show that bias in legal proceedings undermine faith in institutions. So, but not just legal proceedings. Even if you consider, say, schemes की बात करते हैं, जैसे let's take up the example of MG Narega scheme. अगर इस scheme में work is not being allocated to persons from lower caste, they are being discriminated against, so it erodes the purpose, it erodes the entire purpose of that scheme. So not just in legal proceedings, but in all forms of public service delivery, it is very important to uphold the value of impartiality and objectivity. Then you can also take the example of media trials. Media trials में क्या होता है? Truth loses its neutrality, facts are distorted, their biases creeps in. So it is very important कि media trials में ये सब चीज़ें ना हो and trials जितने भी हैं वो सब impartially हो. That is why it is very important to uphold this principle that truth knows no color, even legally, public service delivery maybe, and in governance also. The next argument in your essay that you should talk about is historical consequences of ignoring truth's universality. So in history, we have multiple examples where truth was ignored and where truth was denied due to racial or social biases. जैसे apartheid in South Africa, racial segregation in America, हमने उसका example देखा था Rosa Parks from 1955, and even colonialism in India. So you can quote such examples कि historical consequences क्या रहे of ignoring truth's universality. When truth is colored by prejudice, it leads to injustice and conflict. You can mention these examples. We've already discussed these. Now let's come to the very important part, relevance in contemporary society. तो कोई भी टॉपिक पे आप ऐसे लिख रहे हो, it is very important to link it to the present. आज का जो टाइम है, it is very different than what used to be about 50 or even 100 years ago. So today's time is about data, information. आज की करेंसी ही डेटा है. So आज क्या हो रहा है? Misinformation is creeping in. So in an era of misinformation and identity politics, upholding the colorless nature of truth is vital. Now how will you do that? Misinformation के era में तो आजकल social media पर fact checking is very important. Fact checking initiatives have become crucial to public discourse. Now after explaining all these points in your body, there's a very important point that I would like to add, and you should mention it in your essay, because this will actually show your mindset to the examiner, that not just in terms of knowledge, but with that you come with that mindset mentally also, you are prepared to be a civil servant, and it will also show your moral values and ethics. So you should also write that it is very important for us as future civil servants to uphold the values of objectivity and impartiality and truth, because you will be at the core of public service delivery. So to ensure an impartial governance, you must uphold this principle that truth knows no color. So after discussing the body in great detail, now let's come to the conclusion of this essay. So conclusion में what you will do is you restate the essence of this essay. आप brief में बताओ कि truth transcends all boundaries, truth is objective in nature, not subjective, truth is universal, and then you end with a very inspiring quote. कुछ ऐसा quote which would leave, a long-lasting impression. You can talk about Satyamev Jayate, or you can even end with Article 14 or any other constitutional provision. Now, why I'm telling you to end with an inspiring quote or something which is long lasting, because अब conclusion के बाद क्या होने वाला है, examiner is going to give you marks for your essay. So intro पढ़ा, body पढ़ा, but conclusion पढ़ा. So now it's the time you will get marks, and these marks will eventually decide your rank. They'll play a huge role in deciding your rank. So it is very important that you conclude your essays really well. So this was all for this topic, Truth Knows No Color. Based on this discussion, I hope you will sit down and write this essay, and we will see you again on next Sunday with another UPSC previously asked essay question. Till then, stay tuned and thank you.